Hi everybody, Matt back with you. Hope you're okay. It's another sunny Sunday afternoon, and today is just a walk video, not going anywhere different, but got some messages recently which I've taken on board, and people enjoy my walk videos but they'd like to know where they start and kind of a map route. I'm working on that. I'm thinking maybe I could set up some kind of Instagram page for the channel, put the maps on there, but in the meantime what I'll do is I will film the route we're taking. I won't film everything because otherwise it's not going to be very interesting. I kind of mention names of where we are, so therefore you should find it easier to follow the route. Now, our plan for today is to head to one of my favourite locations on the hill, which is Warland Reservoir. Hopefully we'll get that far, but I'm setting off quite late in the day, and it's quite a few miles to there, uphill, and it's hot. Let's see how far we get, and if this is kind of works in a way that you prefer, then we'll do future walk videos like this one. But yeah, let's see what happens. So obviously we've begun in Todmorden Centre, sorry if you're not from around here. We've gone past the Unitarian Church and we are walking up towards the old graveyard that is in the grounds of the church. Nice little graveyard, in need of a bit of TLC unfortunately, but yeah, don't know if you'll see it with the sun behind it, but that's kind of my favourite gravestone here. There we go, got the decoration on it. Show you something else at the back of the graveyard. So right at the back by the fence we have a lovely view. Just at the top of the fence, Morrison's supermarket is down the bottom end. This here, you can see, this is the top of the chimney that belonged to the mill. Obviously long gone. Right, let's leave the graveyard and we head up one of the steepest paths in Todmorden. This is Shoe Broad Lane. No image can possibly convey how steep this path is. Go slow. But look at this. Beautiful. As you carry on up Shoe Broad Lane, you reach a nice little surprise. There is another burial ground. So this one is the Shoebread Quaker burial ground. I'm guessing the shoebread means shoe broad, and inside there's a person. Hello. Don't mind me. And there's just at the top, there's only about 4 or 5 gravestones, because the Quaker religion didn't believe in using headstones, but there's still hundreds of people buried in there. And then if we carry on up, left, and we do a long uphill, and the big hill in the distance, we're heading up there. When you reach here, you can ignore that yellow arrow pointing that way. Just keep on the road. One that goes up here carries on up there. As we come to the road, what we will find in a moment are people, lots of people. It is a Sunday afternoon. It's about 23 degrees, and you will have tons of people heading up to Gaddings Dam. A lot of them will not know quite where Gaddings Dam is. They will just have turned up because they've seen it in a magazine or online in one of these 10 secret places to visit. Gaddings Dam is classed as the highest beach in the UK. It's lovely, but it is a mile uphill on rough ground, so keep that in mind. We will see it very soon. Due to the day, it's not a destination for me today, which is why I'm going to Warland instead, but you will see it. Right, so we're coming out of Long Hay Lane. We're on the road. This takes us towards the Shepherd's Rest. Now there is a path up there past Blarney Castle. Comes out at the gate, you can see at the top of the path. We're going a bit further. So when Shepherd's Rest is on the left, we're heading off to the right. Told you to get busy. Okay, once you come through the gate, you have a number of options how to get up. So we see where those people are walking. That is the direct route up to Gaddings Dam, up that way. However, there is also a route off to the left. We today are heading off to the right. Essentially, just follow the signs to get where you need to be. Just on the left of me here, not very clear anymore, an old waymarker stone. Never quite been able to figure out what it says. I don't remember the last time I walked here. There wasn't even a breeze. It's amazing. Nothing. Beautiful. However, we have another sign, and we are going that one, Gaddings Dam, that direction. Head up, not far off Gaddings now, but we have something else to look at just over this hill. So this is the Basin stone. As expected, it was descended on whilst I was there. That's fine. Everything we are looking at today, we have covered before, one way or another. So what I'll do I don't know how to put links on yet on YouTube. I can show you the pictures and the words you're supposed to search for. I'm still working things out. I'll put them on at the end. And then if you're interested in, for example, if you think I'd like to know more about the Basin stone, or I'd like to know more about Gaddings Dam, anything like that, yeah, I'll just put them on at the end. Okay, we get our first look at the steps leading to Gaddings Dam. Ready? Here we go. So the beach of Gaddings Dam is essentially that little corner there, and once you've got about 10 people on it, it is chocker. And instead people end up heading around the side, which isn't a beach, it's just rock. Yeah, it is nice, of course it's nice, but is it worth? I shouldn't say that. It's worth a walk, it's worth a paddle. I don't feel it's quite worth the hype. Our destination though continues ahead, and when we reach the end of the remains of the dam wall, you can see there's a path going over to the left. We're going to take that path. So a bit of history you might not know about Gaddings is it is one of two. That is obviously Gaddings Dam there, and over there you might be able to just make out a breached wall. That was the second Gaddings Dam. That's been empty for many decades. Can you imagine if there was two full dams up here? Wow. It looks like the path may be about to disappear. Just look over to the right. It may not appear on the camera, but look for some sticks sticking out of the ground and head towards those. And you should then be able to see the path. Now, quite often this is a big boggy mess. Still is a little bit. Suppose it reminds me of two things: following the yellow brick road over the bog of eternal stench. Okay, so the route obviously has major problems at the moment. However, mud does not bother us. Let's crack on. This path can feel like it takes forever, but we are not far off our ultimate destination now. So when we get to the top of here, we'll see a path heading off to the right, and at the end of that path is Warland Reservoir. Okay, so Warland Reservoir is just coming into view over to the left. Lost in the haze over to the right. You might just be able to make out the skyscrapers of Manchester. Not the easiest of routes to get down here. We're heading in there. Here we go. How stunning is this? Look at that. So as is almost always the case when you come to Warland, you get it to yourself. I probably shouldn't tell you that. I don't want to come here and find 500 people here. Yet the beach size is about roughly the same size. This is heaven to me. This is stunning. What do you think? If we get a few months of hot weather and this water goes down further, somewhere around here, the remains of a Viking looking longship which was used in the war to put wires across to stop any enemy planes landing here. The boat is actually still there somewhere. It hasn't appeared for a few years, but maybe it will one day. I don't think it'll be this year. We needed kind of lockdown weather. We're already halfway through May. We should have had it from April. Okay folks, that is our visit to the beautiful Warland Reservoir. What do you think? Have you been here before? Look at it. I would suggest coming this weather. Obviously, if you want to have a paddle. However, it is also part of the reservoir walk, as is Gaddings. From here you can carry on, go past Lighthazels, sorry, Whitehome Reservoir and Blackstone Edge, and then turn back round and come to Withensclough Reservoir. That takes, I would say, give yourself a full day for that, but it's a good walk and well worth it if you want to catch all the reservoirs on this hillside. But that's it. I'm going to stay here for a while, splash about a bit, and then head back. So I hope, if you've not done this walk before, if you try and follow it through from what I've hopefully got right for you, you will find your way here no problem. It is helped by signs, this one. But yeah, if it's something that I get right and you want more of this kind of thing, just let me know. Otherwise we'll scrap it, we'll go back to what we normally do, which tomorrow is also a return visit. We're heading back to the cave of an exploding outlaw. See you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.